Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. Lawmakers in Congress are very worried about how fraudulent unemployment claims have been increasing since the end of this past summer. Millions of Americans are finally going to be seeing benefit increases tomorrow. Friends, this is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter this Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. According to state officials, California has given away at least $20 billion to frauds in the form of fraudulent unemployment benefits, confirming a number smaller than originally feared, but one that still accounts for more than 11% of all benefits paid since the start of this crisis. State officials blame nearly all of that fraud on a hastily approved expansion of unemployment benefits by Congress that allowed people who were self-employed to receive weekly checks from the government, with very few safeguards to stop people from getting benefits who were not eligible to receive them. This crisis ushered in widespread fraud at unemployment agencies across our country, with at least $87 billion in fraudulent payments approved by U.S. states. State officials said scammers pocketed nearly 30% of all its unemployment benefit payments. Governor Gavin Newsom's administration has hired former U.S. Attorney McGregor Scott to help prosecute these scammers, with the department stating investigations are ongoing. Washington, D.C.'s Employment Services Agency has also received an unprecedented number of reports of fraudulent unemployment claims over the course of this crisis. But some workers in the city who have experienced fraud says that the agency's response has been insufficient.
We're going to bring our shared attention to the vital issue that is impacting on all of our countries: supply chain disruptions. Supply chains are something that most of our citizens never think twice about until something goes wrong. And during this pandemic, we've seen delays and backlogs of goods, from automobiles to electronics, from shoes to furniture. Ending the pandemic is the ultimate key to unlocking the disruptions we're all contending with. But we have to take action now, together with our partners in the private sector, to reduce the backlogs that we're facing. And then we have to prevent this from happening again in the future. Now that we have seen how vulnerable these lines of global commerce can be, we cannot go back to business as usual. This pandemic won't be the last global health crisis we face. We also need to increase our resilience in the face of climate change, natural disasters, and even planned attacks. Many of our supply chains are almost entirely owned and operated by the private sector. But government can play a key role identifying supply chain risks and bringing the different pieces and actors together to address these vulnerabilities. In the United States, my administration is focused on this from our earliest days of the administration, which is not that long ago, just January 20th of this year. In February, we began directing new investments to strengthen supply chains at home and to work with partners to bolster supply chains around the world. Last month, we launched an early warning system to help get ahead of the global supply chain disruptions for computer chips, which impacts so many of industries in my country.
The issues with fraud highlight the latest complication for the Department of Employment Services, which has been repeatedly criticized by workers and lawmakers over the past year for failing to issue timely unemployment payments. And while officials have said preventing and deterring fraud is a top priority for the agency, many employees say they have received little support from DC's employment services. So friends, what are your thoughts on the fraudulent claims of the unemployment benefits? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Starting this month, state food stamp or SNAP benefit programs began to see increases in payment amounts. In the state of California, this means that those receiving CalFresh benefits will see a sustained increase in their benefits. For many in the Golden State, this is the first increase in benefits since 1975. The change at the federal level results in a 25% increase for CalFresh beneficiaries. Recently, the Bureau of Labor Statistics has reported historic increases in the Consumer Price Index for food. And overall, prices have increased more than 5.3% over the last year for some basics, including dairy products. Those who receive food aid through CalFresh have had to do more with less over the last year as prices have continued their upward climb. One of the measures included in the 2008 Farm Bill was an evaluation of the Thrifty Food Plan, which SNAP benefit amounts are based on. The USDA completed the evaluation this past summer and found that food prices had completely outpaced benefit amounts. Many researchers had raised this issue, with various studies showing that some families exhaust their benefits within the first week of their issuance. SNAP benefits are limited in what they can cover, and with such limitations, it was easy for researchers to show that these benefits were too low since families cannot use the payments to cover other household expenses. Many Americans are still in dire need of a fourth stimulus check. Nearly 30% of Americans are still having trouble paying household expenses as of this past October. After coming down from its peak in December 2020, the share of households encountering hardships ticked up once again in May, as the impact of the third round of federal stimulus checks wore off. Friends, the key word for this video is pineapple. If you would like to enter this Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure that you click and like my video. Make sure that you are also subscribed to my channel and comment below this keyword. Democrats reached an agreement on a framework for President Biden's Build Back Better social and environmental legislation. After months and months of intra-party negotiations, the sweeping $3.5 trillion spending package has been cut in half. Families with children could see their continuing monthly financial help if the legislation passes. The Build Back Better framework will extend the enhanced child tax credit. The Build Back Better framework will extend the enhanced child tax credit, which has been sending families monthly payments since July 2021. Although the extension is just for one more year and not until the year 2025, as the White House had called for, the change making the tax provision fully refundable would become permanent. Lawmakers had been pushing for a fourth round of stimulus checks in the spring, and support has grown enormously over the past few months. Friends, that is the end of the video for this Sunday morning, and I hope you all found this video helpful. Remember that next Friday I will be giving away 3 $100 Walmart gift cards. If you want to enter my giveaway, all you have to do is make sure that you click and like the videos, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment below the keywords from the videos. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed Sunday.